Hey everybody, what's up? You're watching Makeup Rules with TheRealKingBob, and this is Look Sweet, Taste Sweeter. Basically creating a look using some at-home products, fully edible for that, special night on Valentine's Day. So everything is lookable and sweet. If you want to know how to get this look, stay tuned, keep watching, and enjoy. Okay, to start off, we're actually taking our stain first, which is going to be a mixture. I actually picked up two different kinds of Kool-Aid because I don't know if I want really pink lips, but I'm going to go with strawberry and orange to make it a little less red, hopefully. So we're going to begin making our stains. So what you want to do is make the mixtures. I'm going to make them each separate, if you can see that. But we have our strawberry and our orange, and I'm going to add a little bit of water to them so they have almost like a watery, pasty consistency. These smell really, really good. But kind of like that, you just want to mix them up pretty good too, so everything's dissolved nicely. Before we start anything, you always want to make sure that you cleanse really well. I suggest using something a little less fragrant, something that's more mild, like something like Cetaphil, or anything that's going to be a little bit more gentle. Then after that, in my article, I did suggest to use some type of coconut oil, anything organic like that. I don't have that right now on me, so I'm going to use olive oil. Hopefully my date is Italian. Alright, and now back to our lip application. I'm going to start off with the orange. And mind you, Kool-Aid mixes don't really have sugar in them, so they're kind of like a bittersweet, which can be a little interesting, but hopefully this works. Here goes nothing. Alright, so there's the orange, and then I'm going to add a little bit red to it. I guess for more like a corally kind of color, or I'm not really sure what color it's going to turn out, but you really are wasting a lot of Kool-Aid here because you only need a little bit. I'm sure on a girl this would look a lot better. Now that we have that done, we're going to kind of just move on to our cheeks. I'm talking really weird, I just don't want to move my lips, it's kind of awkward, but I mean they're stained and they kind of taste good in a way. It's really sweet. Oh, orange. So yeah, we're going to move on to our cheeks. So really what we're doing is just taking the same mixtures and diluting them a little bit more with some water. I'm going to suggest to you now to maybe cover yourself with a towel or something, just in case it drips, because it is pretty watery and you're working with some pretty mean stain. So I'm going to take just like a synthetic fluffy brush, like this, foundation brush, and I'm going to lightly dip it into the orange solution first. Wish me luck. And then in circular motions, just apply it like you would any other cheek stain. Alright, so there we have some of the orange on, and of course I'm going to add a little bit of the red as well, the strawberry. Alright, now that you have the cheek color on, you're going to want to let it dry a little bit. You can pat it with like a towel or something, or your hands. You just want your skin to be really wet when you apply the hot chocolate. Alright, now it's time for our bronzer. I actually got the Swiss Miss Diet Sensible Sweets, in case, your Valentine is on a diet, or very conscious of, what they eat. So, I got Diet. I figured it would work. Just as good as regular. So have it in there. I mean, it looks like a regular bronzer that's just shaved up a little bit. And it's less less orangey than some bronzers can be, which is kind of good, but it really doesn't matter because I have orange blush on, so I don't care. So just kind of dip, tap a little bit. Again, you're going to want to probably make sure you have a towel on. And we're going to apply it like we would our normal bronzer. A lot of people will put bronzer underneath here too to help get rid of like a double chin. But again too, if you're doing this, and you're staying home and you plan on having fun on Valentine's Day night, apply it all over your neck, your décolleté, everything like that, because then that way, it'll taste sweeter. Like so. It smells so good. Alright, now we're going to move on to our eyes. So I have regular Hershey's cocoa mix, naturally unsweetened. So the reason I'm using this one on my eyes instead of on my cheeks is because this is, again, something that's bittersweet, so it's not really that sweet. It has that really plain cocoa bean taste to it. So you're going to want to just maybe, use this for your eyes. But I put a little bit in here. You can see it's a little bit deeper brown. So, if you want something that's a little bit more bronzy, you can add that to your hot cocoa to get a little bit of a darker bronzer. But I'm going to use it today as an eyeshadow. And we're going to kind of concentrate it just here in our outer corner to give a subtle, neutral, kind of smoky eye. And hopefully I'm not allergic to it. Alright, now when you have that done, we're going to move on to the liner, which just take your regular basic angled liner brush, and I'm going to add a little bit of water, small amount of water, into the cocoa, just to make it a little bit more pasty, and then we're going to actually use that as a liner. Alright, now that you have your mixture, I'm actually going to curl my lashes first, just so I don't disrupt anything, with the liner. Take your angled brush and dip it into the mixture, just get a little bit on there, very slightly, and begin applying it like a liner. Alright, now that you have it, we have some liner, we have some eyeshadow, we have some cheek color, we have some lip color, and now I'm actually going to use the same mixture and just fill my brows in a little bit with it. No look is complete without doing your eyebrows. Alright, and there you have it. It is a basically looks sweet, tastes sweeter. Full makeup application using all at-home products, hot chocolate, Kool-Aid, cocoa, a little bit of water to get, a decent look that you can play around with at home, so you could play around on Valentine's Day. I don't think I could get away wearing this every day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/TheRealKingBob.